Hello, my name is Pepe Toro, and I'm the National Sales Manager for the Hispanic and Latin segment for Performance Foodservice Corporate. And I'm hanging out here with my good friend, Chef Lonnie Varisco.
Yeah, I'm Lonnie. I'm the corporate chef with Performance Foodservice. It's always a treat to be with Pepe. You know, Pepe's knowledge and passion about the Hispanic segment is really going to give you a tremendous amount of support to really make inroads in this segment.
Para mis amigos en español, me llamo Pepe Toro y soy el gerente nacional de ventas para el segmento hispano y latino para Performance Foodservice. Estoy aquí con mi amigo Chef Lonnie y vamos a ver un par de productos, especialmente ahorita el producto con nuestra marca Contigo.
And one of the things we're looking at today is one of our industry-leading brands, right? And it's Contigo. And specifically, we're looking at the skirt steak that's available in Contigo, Pepe, right? Definitely. And we have a couple of varieties, right?
Yeah, the nice thing about it, we have the outside skirt, the inside skirt, and on the inside skirt, we have it both in seasoned and unseasoned.
And we found really for a lot of our customers, the seasoned has worked really well for them because it kind of minimizes inconsistency that could pop up or some challenge they have in the kitchen. But for those customers that also want to really put their own signature flavors, that unseasoned product seems to have worked well, right?
Definitely. Aquí le estamos enseñando dos cortes. Es la falda exterior y la falda interior, también llamadas arrachera, ranchera a veces, pero la falda exterior viene sazonada y la falda interior la tenemos sazonada y sin sazón también.
Yeah, and those varieties are really helping us kind of meet any customer's needs, right? There's no limitations, basically, in what we're able to do out there. And I think one of the real things that you look at, too, one of the things that was exciting to me is if you look, this product comes in already cleaned, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and what does that mean to that customer?
Savings.
It's savings, right?
Profit.
Profit's the big thing, Pepe, really, right? Because normally you got to pull a membrane off, all the trimming and everything like that. There's about a 25 to 28% yield loss off of just an inside skirt, right?
It's a time saver, a money saver, and a profit maker for the customer.
Yeah, and when you think of time saver, I'm always thinking about labor, right? And a lot of our customers that use this product successfully have found that labor savings is something they can put into other aspects of their restaurant and help them generate better forms of profit, I think, with it as well, right?
Yeah. Estos productos de aquí ya vienen limpios, no hay nada de desperdicio. Usualmente en estos productos usted tendría tal vez un 20 a 30% de desperdicio de grasa y todo lo demás que sale de la carne. Entonces este producto le va a ayudar a hacer más ganancias para su negocio.
Right. And if you look at this, you're going to see it's two different sizes, right? The inside's what? A little bit bigger, right? Outside's a little bit smaller with it. There's no difference in quality. The quality's there with it. And before I'm going to start showing you guys kind of like how to carve this thing, other thing that I've found that customers are really happy about is price stability, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, it is. Normally, if you're buying a fresh product, you're going to ride the commodity market. It could be a daily change, could be a weekly change. When you have something like this that gives you a little bit more stability, it has a big impact on some aspects, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think food cost and profit, it has that impact, gives you good solid food cost maintenance. Your profit margins can be counted on a little bit more long-term basis and stuff like that as well. And one other thing is, how tender is this?
Tremendously tender.
Yeah, and one of those things is it's actually been tenderized, right? Yeah. Ahead of time.
And that makes a huge difference in this product specifically.
Yeah, and when you look at that, why does that help? Well, a lot of times when you're buying raw meat, you're hoping it's been aged. And normally it would want to be like a 21-day wet age, right? To kind of break down the connective tissue. That work's already been done here. So for that customer, we're hearing that our operators are hearing from their customers, really, it's a tender bite every time. It's that consistency, right? How important is that in the restaurant industry?
It's key for them to be successful. Yeah. Para mis amigos, le digo, este producto de aquí, el precio está bien estable, siempre ya está ablandado para usted.
So one of the other things, Pepe, we've been able to help a lot of our customers with out there, both of us have, is trying to give consistency in how to carve this thing properly, right? I mean, there's a lot of experts out there, obviously, in our kitchens and stuff like that, the customers that we deal with. But if you look at this product, it almost mentally, you want to go ahead and start cutting it like from right to left or left to right. So often when you go in, you start to see somebody carving it like this, right? They'll come in and they'll start to do cuts like this. While that seems like it's the right way, you're cutting with the grain. So when you do that, you're basically kind of extending the connective tissue. It's going to give a tough bite to it. The right way to do it, and I'm just going to take this little piece of inside, we're going to cut a little piece off and move it here. You're going to take your knife and you want to go against the grain, right? Because that shortens the fibers, gives a more tender bite and consistent bite. So we're going to move this guy over, and we're just going to slowly just cut little slices just like this, right out of it. And you can kind of see, right? We're cutting, and again, we're going against the grain. We're shortening those fibers. And this way, we're going to have a nice, tender, consistent bite every time with the processing, okay? So again, look, a lot of our customers, obviously, they're wizards at this already. But for some of those operators out there, we want to be a full package to them, Pappy, right? And this is one of the things that we're able to show to help them to give really consistent bite and chew to every one of the diners that come in.
Sí, mis amigos, esto le queremos enseñar rapidito la mejor forma de cortar este producto, porque la forma natural que uno quiere siempre cortar es de derecha a izquierda o de izquierda a derecha, pero la mejor forma de cortar este producto es de esta forma de aquí.
You know, one of the things Pepe and I like to do when we're hanging out together is we like to kind of cook. And one of the things we put together today was carne asada, right? And what is carne asada?
Grilled steak.
Grilled steak. So look, I'm going to, like magic, we're going to pull this off from the side here. So we made, right, with our inside skirt, a nice carne asada. You can see we have a little Hispanic or Mexican corn on the plate and a beautiful, little mango and pineapple, right? Salsa over the top of it. Hey, thanks for joining us today. This is the plate. We're going to go off camera and take a bite or two, but Contigo, it's a way to win in the Hispanic segment.
Aquí le tenemos un platillo ya terminado para enseñarle con nuestra marca Contigo podemos ganar.